Hello people, another Astra video. This is only a general chit chat, show you a few things that I've actually managed to fix, one of which being the Bluetooth. I've managed to retrofit it and get it working. Now I will be doing a build on the wire that I use to make, but one thing that I found online, and it didn't mention, I only used it because of my own sort of knowledge and what have you. If you retrofit, you have to use a powered microphone, because the Bluetooth module has to have a decent gain mic. Because if you add one of those normal passive microphones you get with normal stereos, it won't work, or it'll be very, very quiet. I listened to a recording of me with it on this system, and the highest volume you couldn't even hardly hear what I was saying. So what you need is a passive microphone, not passive microphone, sorry, a powered microphone. Now, one thing I did find, that the voltage, because on the module you have microphone, ground, microphone live, you also have microphone negative and positive. Now they are, in the original setup, if you had the original microphone, they are the power for the microphone, but they don't give enough power out for a powered microphone that you buy. Because I bought one that was from 6 volts up to 14 volts and it didn't work. And I sat there and I was thinking, hold on, what's going on here? So I checked the voltage coming off of the module, and it was only 5 volts. So what you have to do, if you want to do this, is you have to find a 12 volt line. Now I basically just used a 12 volt line going into the module, and it worked fine. And I have crystal clear voice now when I'm talking to people. Anyway, while I was doing that, because I've placed the microphone in there, I don't know, I can't really do anything with the light, but yeah, it's where the microphone would be normally there. While I was there, I thought I'd take the opportunity to do the wiring, because I had to put a positive up there anyway, positive and negative. I did the wiring for the mirror and the rain sensor. I haven't run the signal wire for the rain sensor yet. That'll be in another video, and I'll show you where it goes and what have you. But for the moment, when you turn it on, it doesn't seem to do much, apart from if you hold the sensor. Is it going to do it? And no, it doesn't. Maybe it does. There you go, yeah, it's starting to go darker. And darker and darker and darker. Well, if I had the light on, that would literally make it pretty much go black, near enough, like it does at night. And it really works well with the headlights behind. It takes the glare out of them. And then when it gets light again, you'll see it comes back up. It takes a little while. There you go. See, it's coming back up now. So that's one of my other upgrades I wanted to do and got working. As I said, the rain sensor is powered, but it's not, the signal wire is not connected, so that doesn't work yet. But anyway, I thought I'd use this video also to do tell you a few ideas I've had for the car, and what people think if they've tried them and what have you. Well, alright, so here we go. My ideas are, at one point I'm going to replace these, if I can, as you're looking a bit mucky, for heated seats. Now I presume it's just to plug them in, you go in the Opcom, you tell the system it's got them, you get the switches that go here and here, and they should work. If anyone's had any experience and found that's not the case, please let me know in the comments. Also, it's been brought to my attention there's a switch, there's like a connection under here. Now a lot of people have said it's something to do with the automatic gearbox. A couple of people have said that it's actually to do with the auxiliary out for the CD MP3. Now, that'd be nice, because I have seen a couple of cars, they have a aux port here. Now if I could find one of those cars in the scrapyard and follow the wire and see if that is it, that'd be quite cool. It will mean I've got to undo the mod I've done to the cabling for the auxiliary that I've tried to install, but if it can go factory, that's even better. Another one I want to do, this is going to not going to be cheap unless I can find one in a scrapyard, or a set in a scrapyard, is I'm going to change those for the folding ones. Now for that I know I need to change the mirror, I need to check the wiring in the door if it has certain wires, if not I need to add them, and also I need to get a new one of these that has a button there that makes them go in and out. So that's one of the plans I have. Another one, I'm not sure if I could actually do it. Well, probably could. I just, again, need to find a car. The way this is working out, I might as well just buy a top line car and just strip it. But anyway, I want to fit the rear electric windows so that I can have global opening or comfort windows on all 4 windows, which would be quite nice. Sorry. And that's basically one of the ideas that I want. And can't think of much more, but one I want to do is I want to replace, or not replace, I want to place the centre speaker in there. Now my wiring has the connections on it for the centre speaker, so like when you trace from the socket at the back of the radio, there's wires going into the loom. So I'm hoping that the centre speaker wiring is up there as well. I might pop that off in a minute and have a look. So, but one of my concerns is, even though my stereo, which is a CD30 MP3, has the connections on the back and they are labelled as centre speaker, I think it's CS and C ground, something like that. Anyway, will it work? Because I heard somewhere that you have to get the function activated doing something with the EEPROM or something, which seems a lot of hassle. Now that might have just been the CD30, but I'm not sure. But if anyone's ever mucked around with that and tried it, again, in the comments, let me know if it's going to be as easy as I think, or if it's going to be an absolute son of a beach ball. Because that would be quite nice to have the five speaker setup. I've been told that it enriches the sound. Actually, it's more than 5, it'd be 7, because you've got 2 tweeters. I always forget about those. But anyway, I think that's about it for now. Can't think of anything else. Anyone have any suggestions of what I could upgrade? If I happen to find a CID in scrapyard somewhere, I might do that. But then again, I would need to have the 70 DVD or what Navi or whatever it is for that. But that's a possibility. Anywho, I am also playing with the idea of changing the lights, like the dashboard lights, because at the moment I have the standard yellows. They're not bad. I just wondered what people thought about changing them, because I gather to change all the others is going, like all of these, that's LED, those are LED, I think those are LED. I know all these are a bit awkward to change, but I'm just thinking maybe the console might be quite an easy one. Just take it out, take the bulbs out, put new ones in. That's what I'm hoping anyway. But yeah, as I say, I think that's it for now. If I think of anything else, I might add it in another video. But I'll have to say ta-ta for now, and I will catch you later. Yeah, and one more upgrade that is very important. I've got bits for it. I just need to find out if I've got the wiring, which actually might not be a bad idea to do. Is cruise control, because I know a lot of the cars have the wiring, but when I went under the pedals to do something else, I had a quick look and I couldn't see it. Now it might be taped up to another cable somewhere, you know, just out the way because I don't use it. But yeah, there was the one way I could find out is if I go into the electrical box, the front electrical centre, and see if the connection's there, because I presume if the connection's there, then the wiring's got to be there. It's quite logical, really. But anyway, Ta-da, bye.